There's no one in here yet, but someone will be watching the live stream later, maybe. So I'm just gonna talk, so it's not dead air. I got sausages here. Actually, they're called Bratwurst. I don't know. I'm not the one who's eating meats, but I'm cooking them. I'm the one who's cooking them. Oh great, we already got plastic in the grill. Unbelievable. Yo, Galian, I am barbecuing. Already had a disaster. I turned the, right now, bratwurst and pork center cut loin fillet. That's for me, because it's lean meat. It's lean meat. These bratwursts are fatty. I'm not eating the fatty meat. It's all pork, but I'm eating the healthy pork. Like, this is 22 grams of fat and 15 grams of protein. Okay? Versus this, which is 4 grams of fat and 22 grams of protein a serving. So I'd much rather this. This whole thing is, I don't know. How much is like it's like a pound? This whole thing is under 1,000 calories, pretty much. While this, each sausage is probably like 300. See, 6, 9, 12, let me forget it. And it's all fat. It's a bunch of fat. I want the protein. Now the hardest part is opening this. Nothing's worse than opening it. We had a disaster. I turned the grill on. I got the gas for the grill last year. So I turned the grill on and it's leaking gas out of the top. Okay? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I brought it Home Depot. I'm like, hey, I bought this last year. It's leaking gas. I even said, you know what? I'll freaking buy a new one. They gave me it. They just gave me the new one. That was nice of them. They gave me a new one. Ooh, what the? This thing is filled with juice. I'm just using my hands. This is going real bad already. Oh my god, it's leaking freaking juice everywhere. Alright, hold up. I gotta wash my hands. Galian, entertain the masses for me. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Okay. I'm back, Alien. It's okay. Yo, Brenda. What's up? Any suggestions for mods? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What kind of bratwurst? I don't know. I think you did good. There's more people in here since you left. Maybe I should just leave and let you take care of it all. Let me ask you guys a question. Okay, ready? Is this shirt too baggy? Is this shirt too baggy? Like, am I past the baggy limit? You know? Because my wife loves this shirt. I mean, it's okay. It's just a shirt. My wife loves the shirt, and she's like, "Oh, wear it, wear it, wear it." But someone told me, "Oh, it's a good shirt to wear around the house. You know, you don't want to go out in that." I'm like, oh man, is it that bad? I mean, I got a lot of Colgate hairs on it and stuff, so I don't wear it out for that reason. But it's just a shirt. Yeah, it is a shirt. Okay. Of course, I'm out here. I'm never out here. My neighbors are never outside. But the moment I'm out here talking to a phone, all my neighbors are out. Everyone's out. We could talk about whatever you want. This thing's gonna take forever, huh? This thing really needs to like bake. My sister-in-law. I'm not really sure. The question, I have a sister-in-law, do I? I do have a sister-in-law. I do, actually. You want to hear a crazy story involving my sister-in-law? So, when I always heard from my wife that she had sisters. She had sisters. She never met them because they shared the same father who she never met. She spoke to the father, and the father died when she was real young. But same father, not the same mom. And I heard about it my whole life. That she had sisters. I mean, I've known her since I was 10. So like, in 2016, I'm finding the sisters. I'm finding them. And I did like all types of cross-analyzing the last names, the neighborhoods, all this stuff, and I figured I found someone who I'm like, I think this may be my wife's cousin. So I messaged her, and I eased into it. I wasn't gonna go straight into, hey, I think do you know my wife's sister? But she thought she thought I was messaging her to hit on her. That's what she thought I was doing. I was not, obviously, but we talked back and forth. I built rapport. I don't know, whatever. And then I dropped the nuke. Turns out, because I mentioned the name of my wife's father and said that would be. It turns out it was my wife's sister. It was actually that I was talking to, not her cousin. So that was interesting. And she didn't even know she had a sister. And I don't think she believed me or believed the whole thing at all. So they got a DNA test, and the DNA test was their sisters, half sisters, but they're sisters. So that's the story about my sister-in-law. And there is another sister too. That sister's sister. I have met her. I met her the day my wife met her. And I always make sure it's clear. Without me, you guys don't meet. You don't even know you exist. Well, she knew you existed, but she knew who you were. Well, I had no idea who her sisters were, where they were, So I'm proud of that one. Hey guys, I'm new to this band. I followed you because I love y'all's vibe. What song would you recommend to listen to first? I think that people's favorite is Pain Is My Best Friend. I think that's like one that people really resonate with. Pain Is My Best Friend. And then for second place, it's either probably going to be Bad Vibes and then Bulletproof after that. You know, it depends, and some people like, you know, have different opinions, but I think Pain Is My Best Friend is like the overall, for sure, that's the one that people like the most. So I would start there. Well, Galen, we know you mean you married Bulletproof, so. And I'll take you. If you guys got questions, let me know. Let me know, because I'm just sitting here barbecue. Look at my hair. How long it's getting. Long and wavy. I should get a haircut, but I haven't been. I keep getting hallucinating that I feel stuff crawling on me from that tick I had that time. I can't even look at the word TikTok. Reminds me of ticks. Maybe I'll shave my head. You guys know we're going live tomorrow at 8:30. We're gonna practice. This time, everything's gonna be nice and clear. It's gonna sound nice on here. I figured out how to fix it. And we'll be live on Discord too, for the Discord people. I think that would be a good idea. Idea, not idea. It'd be a good idea to be on Discord too, for the people that don't want to move over to YouTube. Although we need the watch hours on YouTube, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I should lower the flame and kind of bake this frickin' thing at this point. It's so thick. When I'm good at grilling, steak. I'm good at grilling steak. Because it's very simple. You gotta season it. You gotta season it well. But you have to time it. You have to time a steak. You cannot guess the timing of a steak if you want medium versus medium rare, or rare versus medium, or whatever, medium well. You need to time it, and you have to factor in how thick it is. And the grill should be hot. Hot grill. Burning hot grill. Cook it. Once the steak is off, you don't cut it right away. You gotta wait 10 minutes before you cut it so the juice reabsorbs. And that's simple. Steaks are very simple, but easy to mess up if you're just careless. When you guys come out to Arizona, I know of any that shouldn't be too expensive. You know, it really just, you know, like our thing is that if there are 75 people in Idaho that are like, yeah, we want to see you, we're gonna buy tickets, you're gonna get 75 people, then we'll go. You know, if there's 5 people, it doesn't make sense to go. You know, it wouldn't make sense. So we will go where the people are. So I guess if, you know, wherever you want us, tell people about us so more people know, and it raises the chances of us being able to go out there. Hi Steffi, what's up? What are you growing? Right now there's sausages. They're a little, my wife likes them cooked like that. And this is on the bottom here, it's like a pork tenderloin. It's very thick. So I charred the outside a little, and now I'm basically just baking it on the grill, kind of. I have the flame not too high, and I have a meat thermometer here to check it. That's going to be annoying. Whatever. It'll probably be dry. I'm not really familiar with cooking that, and it's for me, so I don't care if it's dry or what, as long as it's cooked. You know. If I was making a pork chop, I would time that and use the thermometer. Steak, you don't even need a thermometer. You just have to time it. Steak, you can time it. Because if it's a little undercooked steak, you're not going to get sick. Pork, you don't want undercooked. Or chicken. Hey, you want to make posters and put it up all over, I'm not going to tell you no, right? I just noticed your New York accent. You never noticed my New York accent? I can try and speak a little more proper to get rid of the New York accent. I don't know if it's working, but I'm trying really, really hard to pronounce things very, very normally. But yeah, I'm from New York. New York City. Staten Island, which is part of New York City. What if I call you lunch tomorrow and all my friends verbally abuse you and say really weird shit because my friends are really weird? Gaily, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Self-implode. Held at gunpoint. Yeah, you know. My accent was worse, believe it or not. I worked on it over time. When I was like in my early 20s, late teens, early 20s, I'd go to like studios, work with a producer. You know, it's before I knew how to produce, and thankfully I did, because they'd be like, bro, your accent is ridiculous. It's so strong, even when I'm singing. And it's like, it was really hard work learning how to pronounce words, okay? Like, at least when you're singing like a human being. And also I had some weird, like, instead of saying path, P-A-T-H, path, I would say path with an F. And my grandfather used to do that too, so I guess it's just a family thing, I don't know. Just picked up from hearing people speak around me. And then like I said, if I was gonna sing the word fight or fighting, I would say fighting, you know, fighting. It sounds like I'm saying farting or fighting. It's not even a word, you know. Do you all have some place planned? Some place planned for what? Even when I was in college, I went to Manhattan, and it was all like, you know, different people there that are from outside Manhattan too, outside New York, and like even I remember in the classroom, like I would talk and they would, you know, they would mimic my accent, but it wasn't like in a making fun of me type of way. It was in a very loving way. It was in a loving way, I think. Yeah. Alright, these sausages gotta come out. I gotta go get something to put the sausages on. Hello? Hello? Okay. Mets or Yankees? Honestly, I'll have to go with Yankees, because when I was a kid, the Yankees was the ones I liked. My father is a Yankee fan. My grandfather was a Yankee fan. This is my dad's side. My uncle was a catcher for the Yankees farm team back when he was, you know, I don't know, college? I have no idea. So I gotta go with Yankees. My mom likes the Mets, and my mother's side of the family are Met fans. But, you know, the Mets never win anyway. I don't really care. Like, for instance, I'm spiteful. I'm annoying. In 2006, it was the Yankees versus the Red Sox in, like, the playoffs. And I wanted the Red Sox to win just to annoy my dad and annoy my family. Because I'm sick. And then they lost to the Red Sox 4 games in a row, and then the Red Sox won the World Series, and I was like, that was fun. Cookies or brownies? It depends on the cookie, so I'll probably go with brownie. And I like, it's gotta be a good brownie though, you know? It's gotta be a good brownie. Like, freshly baked, not like brownie like you go to Target or Walmart and buy a box of ready-made brownies. Nah, I don't really like desserts so much, so, but I like it when it's good. When it has taste. When the taste isn't just sugar. If the main thing I'm tasting is like, wow, this is sweet, I don't really care for it. I told her I needed something for the sausage and she didn't bring it out. So the sausage would just continue to cook. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I root for the Padres. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I'm rooting for the opposite team to annoy people. See you later, Perlina. Not forever. Hope I'm not seeing you later forever. Have you ever had dark chocolate cookie? No, but I love dark chocolate. I like dark chocolate more than regular chocolate by a lot. So it's probably good, but I never had it. I don't know, ask me anything. Ask me anything. Where's my soda? Coca-Cola, Diet Coke Zero. Better than Dr. Pepper, guys. By a lot. And Mountain Dew is just disgusting. Mountain Dew is like... Mountain Dew is the type of drink you tie someone up that's like a terrorist and you're trying to interrogate them to get information from them and you just force them to drink Mountain Dew. I'd be done. I'd be done. I'd be spilling it all. Dark chocolate chips. Ooh, I like chocolate chips in my brownies. You know what I love? I like corn, pieces of corn in corn muffins. Or cornbread, whatever. Cornbread, corn muffins, same thing, different shape. I like it when there's pieces of corn in it. What is my favorite color? Probably blue. I like blue and yellow, which is why the band is blue and yellow on Discord. I like blue and yellow because it reminds me of Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll drop it. Should I pretend I dropped it? She told me not to drop it. I'm gonna pretend I dropped it. You're gonna love it. You'll get to hear it. Oh man, these are good. Now they're like overcooked. I mean, was it necessary to like whip this out? This fancy dish? Check it out. Whoa! I dropped the damn dish. It's broken half. Yes.
Oh, Michael, did you truly?
No,
Oh, that's not nice.
She didn't react the way I thought she would because...
Outside?
What?
Want to eat outside?
No, I do not. No. Absolutely not. She saw the camera, so she knew it was a joke. I failed. She would have yelled at me. I was hoping to capture it. Just adding this to the doc in case he ever gets twinned by an alien. Oh, interrogation device. What does that mean? He'd be the first out of the band to get twinned. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm getting sick of these glasses. I want like new ones. Oh, look at, did you see how the color in the background just changed? I took off my glasses. What the hell? Look, my glasses are on. Look at the background. Now watch this. What the hell? Does that make any sense? Fancy dish was for flavor. I'm on the train and my connection is super bad. I for real thought it was a paper plate. Nah, it's a real fancy dish. It went from white to blue. Yeah, that was weird, right? That was interesting. Koga, come here. Who knows when this thing's gonna be done? I guess I'll stick this in. I want a Koga update. There it is. Alright, we're getting there. It's not there yet. But we're getting there. We're at 138 degrees. We gotta get to like 160, I guess. I don't know what that means though. I'm gonna be twinned by an alien? What is that? What is that? Like cloned? Does that mean like I'm gonna be cloned? I got some gray hairs coming in over here. Alright guys, please help me out here. Should I shave? Why am I seeing stars right now? I'm seeing stars. I don't know what's going on. What are you doing, Koga? Koga, what are you doing? I know, it's a mess. Everything I do is a mess. He is. Oh. I haven't been outside in a while. It's amazing. When Justin comes on, you get all these like serious conversations that could be used. Me, we're talking about aliens. I love it, by the way. I love it. Aliens and getting twinned by an alien. I don't even know what that means. Getting twinned by an alien. Getting twinned by an alien. What does that mean? I don't know. I wrote a whole fan theory about Koga. Call back to that. I forget what the theory is. I'm aggressive. I'm afraid to mow my lawn because of ticks. Okay? I'm shackled by the ticks have full control over my mind. They completely have control over my mind. And I do think aliens are real. I find it hard to imagine that there's not something out there. All those galaxies in the universe. There's got to be something, you know? Even if it's just like bacteria. There's got to be bacteria growing on another planet. Those are living things, no? Those are aliens. It's gotta at least be that. I find it hard to imagine that it's just us in this whole great big thing. No, you're not proof enough. Oh, there's a plane flying. I'm looking at the plane. You want to see the moon? Let's see if you can see the moon. Oh, there's the moon. See that little speck? That's the moon. Hi, moon. Hi, moon. There's the plane. Where's the plane?
What are you doing?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, you're live?
Yeah. You think I'm just talking to myself?
Yeah, I was like, what is he looking at?
You want to come say hi?
Not really.
You don't want to peek in?
No.
Okay. Can I peek you in?
No.
I tried. She comes out, I'm just like, got the camera up. Hi, moon. Hi.
Big question.
Why?
Are we going to eat in the dining room tonight?
If there's a place to
Yes,
eat.
I did.
Okay.
Want me to put a soda in the fridge?
No, I'm ready. I'm caffeine. I have crossed the maximum caffeine limit I should be having a day. I hope that the sausages, I mean, they were on for so long.
You overcooked the sausages.
Yeah. Galen said hi.
Hello.
She said hi. I mean, you probably heard her. Alright, you sure you don't want to say hi?
No, I don't want to say hi.
Alright. Hi, Wolfie. It's not going to last much longer because I'm on 7% and there's nowhere to charge the phone, so. But we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow for like an hour and a half. Or at least an hour. You know. We got the practice from 8 to 10. We're starting at 8:30. You never know, technical difficulties. It could be, you know, who knows. Bro, imagine if an alien, one day, and I'm down to 4%, created a signal
Like,
strength that
how
can.
much longer does that have?
It's got a little bit.
Can I come out and use that thing and make some fried onions out there?
I wouldn't don't do that. It's not going to be that long.
It takes 2 minutes.
Do you want? Imagine an alien one day created a signal strength that can communicate with us through the light years. Decided to talk to random people online. Well, gay alien is the one. Mike's wife, what should I meme you as? She went back in. This is River's YouTube. Hey, River! Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I say you're moving too fast. For some reason, that's what I will associate your name with forever. They need to make photo cards of that one time during a live when Mike laid on the floor. Maybe tomorrow I'll lay on the floor again. Maybe I'll try another handstand. Seriously, what should I meme her as? Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. I could probably come up with something good. She likes Naruto. So maybe do something from Naruto. She loves Naruto. Wait, chat. Catch me up to speed. I have the video. Let's go. I'm on 3% now. Yeah, there's just nowhere to plug the phone, so this is about to end. Naruto, yeah, she likes Naruto a lot. Oh, man, it's hot. Still not done. Yo, hello, hi from New York, Alaska. What's up? He's leaving because my battery's on 2% now. I don't even know what to do. I really don't have. You know what we could do? I'll plug it in for 5 seconds in the house, and it'll jump start it. Oh, my alarm just went on. I'm plugging the phone in for 2 seconds. So you go. Oh, you may be. Oh, you're in the video. Go put that on. What, and make sure that the grill doesn't blow up or something. This is my daughter's room. All right. Okay, we're at 1%. I just plugged it in. Once the food is done, I'm definitely getting off though. So we're at 2%. When we get to 10, which will be in like 2 minutes, we'll go back out. You accidentally showed your child. Yeah, I remember that. Now what? When I sleep, I put this over my eyes so that no light hits me. Had a dream last night that there was a bunny the size of like a cow just in my living room. And I was like, why is there a bunny in here? That explains a lot. The bunny?
Yeah, I did it inside.
Why? It is an interesting dream. Hey, Kylo? I think it's Kalo. When I was a kid, I had this recurring dream about bunnies. What was it? I am the Easter Bunny. Alright, we're at 10%. It's pretty impressive. Charged very quickly. Hey y'all, have a beautiful evening. I'm working tonight and gotta go to bed soon. Love your new song. Good night, guys. Thank you, Alaskan. I appreciate it. PC Alaskan. See you later, Fatum. If you're on tomorrow night, try and get us to do that photo where we're laying on the floor. We're at a better studio that doesn't have mouse poop everywhere, and it's bigger, so we'll have the space to lay on. I'll lay on the floor. I'll do it. What?
Get out of this house with that camera. I need to clean. Everything's messy.
Should I show?
No, get out.
Ready? Let's go. Get in the house. Get in the house. Okay, he's in. I tricked Koga. I tricked him. It got dark out since we were last out here, huh? Let's see. I'll be here, don't worry, I have the day off. This thing's still not done? Yeah, this has got to cook more. Oh man, this is why I hate pork. And this is not the type of pork I usually cook. Pork chops are a lot easier. This is so thick. Yeah, if it's cooked good. If it's cooked good. Alright, someone asked me a question that asked me something that I can crop later to use for content, like the way Justin's doing. But I guess asked me something interesting. I'm going to take whatever this question is, Whatever the next question I get is, I'm gonna make a video out of it. Whatever the next question is, I will make a video out of it, regardless of what the question is. What are you? Wow, thank you. Why are you a femboy? I'm not. I'm emotional. My voice is not very deep like this. No, I mean I can talk like this all day if you want me to, but I won't. I will not talk like this. I will talk the way I normally talk. That doesn't make me a femboy. It makes me me. The first stage is denial. Yo, Maxwell, what's up? Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down on his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer made sure he was dead. What is a femboy? Tell me what a femboy is, and explain how I'm a femboy. Now you can see my face. How am I a femboy? Tell me! You is not an acceptable definition. And you are one because I'm an alien. You are an alien. To me, you rather look like a femme man. I'm not a boy, that's true. And you really want to argue with an alien. I'll argue with an alien. You think I care? You think I'm afraid because you're an alien? Yo, Angel, the Grand Silver, what's up? Why can't you believe it? I just cut my chin. You know what happened today? I was at the gym, and they have this thing called, it's like ropes. It's ropes for your triceps, and you go like this. And in between, I'm bored, so I'm like just smacking it so it spins, and it's a rope, so it opens up wider as it's spinning. And I just keep doing it, and I'm just like zoned out, keep doing it. And the thing went boom, man, it cracked me so hard in my jaw. It still hurts to touch it, but like, imagine I'm just like, I'm totally taken aback. It hits me, and I don't move, I don't react at all because I got people around me. I can't look at it, and I have a line of looking stupid, right? I'm alone, no one knows me. I don't need to look stupid. I don't need to. Now, if I was on camera doing it, oh, I'd drop to the floor. That'd be so fun. I'd just drop right to the floor. Square up, Michael. Whoever loses is a femboy. The fact I see punched my screen even though I can't see it. Nothing much, I just don't have time for stream. I'm running my own street ball, b-ball, baseball team. Oh my god, I still listen to your music even when I'm depressed. Well, thank you, Angel, for listening, and I'm happy it helps you. Are you in our Discord? Do I know you? Sometimes the names in here are different than the Discord, so I'm not sure who's, I get confused. Then we got people like Galian who use the same exact name, so real easy. thing's about done at this point.
Well, Mike,
Yeah.
the olive oil. Remember I said something smelled weird?
Yeah.
The olive oil went bad.
How? How does olive oil go bad?
It's so rancid.
Olive oil goes bad?
Yes. It's not supposed to if it's good.
Damn, this is hot.
Disgusting. I tasted it. Oh, it's horrible.
I think this is done. Do you want to get? Can you get me something to put this on, please? Alright, let me shut the gas off. Okay. I grilled a bratwurst, sausage, and a pork tenderloin. Wow, it got real dark out here. Rangers 511. Why, is that a shocking thing? My family is all tall, so I'm used to it. I'm 6 feet. My dad is 6'1.5". My grandfather was 6'1". My other grandfather was 6 feet. My uncles range from like 5'11" to 6'5". So we're a pretty tall group of people. Although I'm on the shorter side of it. Also, Mike, your me is dancing. I'm like, oh. Yeah, well, that's why, at least in our Discord, we have, so a tight ship, and sometimes people don't like it. We have this, we have this thing Scripty, so if people are on the voice chat, it is transcribing everything everyone says and leaving logs. So if anyone says anything weird, we know, and boom, banned. We really haven't had too many issues. Actually, the people that we've had issues with are, they're minors saying crazy stuff. So I think we had one adult that was talking about stuff, drug related things, and we saw it, said don't do that again, this kid's in here, and he did it again and we banned him. So we got a pretty tight ship, but yeah, hey, listen, it's fun there, it's a good community, but we're still here on YouTube, and if you join our mailing list, you'll be updated that way too. And yeah, and we're here on YouTube talking right now. You've seen stricter rules, really? I used to be a tomboy. I once got banned for saying sorry. I left so fast I had to throw up. 5'9". 5'9", yeah, 5'9's tall enough. Did I give you the meter? No, I actually put the place. For the meter. Yeah. I put the carb on there, or did you integrate it? You gonna have to give her some sausage?
I don't know. I know.
She can eat it. She can eat the sausage. Assorted dabbler. yeah. I'm gonna go in. This is done. You can't even see it because it's so dark out, but I actually taste the lemon on it still. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. At 13, 14, I think I was like about 5'9", maybe 5'10". I know in 8th grade, when I was 13 or 12, I was 5'7.5". So I made it up a bit more. Funny is my best friend, known as 2nd grade, and we were always the same height. Like, we grew somehow perfectly the same height together throughout the years, with slight variations. We were so close though. Sometimes in school they make you line up in size order. Sometimes I'd be behind him, like I'm taller. Sometimes he'd be behind me because I thought he was taller. And I'd get pissed when he was ahead of me, and he would get pissed too if I was ahead of him. Like, we wanted to be the taller one. We were in competition with our height growing, as if we had any control over it. And they'd put him in front of me, man, I'd be so mad. Like, oh man, now this guy thinks he's taller than me. And it was like by nothing, it's just open to interpretation. We were so close in height always. It was, and we're still the same exact height. We wound up at the same height, amazingly. Hey Tahu, I just finished, so now I'm going in and I guess I'm gonna eat.